Oops, something's going on with my hair. Hi. Let's just wait for some more people to come in. Hope everyone's had dinner already. Hello, hello. Hi. I haven't done a Facebook Live in ages. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Just gonna wait a couple. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ just gonna wait a couple more minutes for people to come into the live and then we'll get started. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ Oh, 20 people already. Oh, 19. That's okay. Hi Charity. Nice to sort of meet you, I guess. Does that make sense? Not really meeting, but thank you for commenting. If you guys have any questions for the viewers so far, feel free to ask. Or if you want to share something, feel free to do that too. This is just an open conversation to get to know each other better. Hello. Thank you, Charity. Hope everybody is staying safe during this global pandemic. It's definitely very hard right now. So hopefully we're all being safe and at home. Hi, thank you for all the love from the Philippines. I wish I could go there. I actually think I was supposed to have a scheduled trip to the Philippines at one point, but it got canceled because of the current crisis. So hopefully when everything dials down a bit, I'll be able to go to the Philippines and meet all of you. Hi, Diana. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Hi, Adam. Hi, Andy. Hi. Thank you for having me on Sash Factors Live this evening. It's been so long. I actually remember the last time I was live was when I was Miss Supranational Thailand. And that live went on for like almost 2 hours because I was so into that live. Oh my goodness. Do I miss Ray? Yes, I do. I miss her so much. Actually, we talk almost every day about literally everything. Actually, I just realized I'm using my phone. But yeah, I was gonna show you a video she just sent to me, which was so funny because we were gonna do the don't rush challenge with like the makeup thing, and she just sent me her video today and it was so funny. But yes, I miss her and I hope she comes to Thailand when she can. Yes. Yeah, I'm always commenting on her pictures so that she doesn't forget about me. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Love you too. Hello. Hi to all the newcomers. Oh, thank you. Actually, I figured if I'm gonna be home not doing anything because of all the delays due to the, global pandemic, and we're encouraged to stay home, I figured why not try something new with my hair. Yeah, and every day when I wash it, it just like gets lighter all the time. So I think I'm slowly becoming blonde, I guess. But yeah, when the jobs come back in, my hair will go back to being dark brown. But thank you. Oh, I missed you guys too. Love you guys. I would love to visit the Philippines. If I can, I will go. Obviously to meet the fans, of course, and also to go steal Ray. Oh, thank you so much for all your compliments. I see a lot of people talking about BL series. What is that? What does it stand for? I don't know what it stands for. BL. I don't even know what it would stand for. Do I have a plan to join Miss Universe? Right now, no. One, because there's a global pandemic going on, and two, because I am currently holding already a Grand Slam title, and I want to focus all my effort and my attention to the current title that I have right now, which is already a blessing in itself. So I'm not really looking for another crown as of right now. I'm mainly focusing on the one I have right now. Oh, Boy Love series. I would have never guessed that because I don't watch Thai TV series. So yeah, I would have never guessed that. I only watched I watched Hormones, but that was like a while ago. And then I watched like Thai scary movies, which scare me and I regret it right after. Adam, how am I during this quarantine? I want to say good. I'm very blessed that I have a house and, you know, a roof over my head, a bed to sleep in, food, and everything. I'm so grateful. And I know that there's a lot of, you know, families and individuals really struggling right now because, you know, a lot of jobs have been cut off due to the pandemic, which really, really sucks. But yeah, I'm trying to make the most out of this quarantine period. You know, as you can see, if you guys have seen the meme, like, don't do any funny decisions with your hair. I did not listen to that meme. I did it. Yeah. So I also learned how do you say, like, garden, because my mom has like an herb garden behind our house. So I've been doing that, and I've been trying to work out more because this quarantine has made me, I don't know, more hungry than usual, I guess. So I've been eating, and now I have to work out just as much. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do or what I can do or what you want to see me do, then feel free to comment that. I would love to see what there is to do. Share your beauty secrets, please. I would love to share all the knowledge I have, except I don't really have a beauty secret. I guess just, I don't know, wash your face. Like, I literally just learned how to do this look yesterday. I'm not even joking. I was like, you know what? I just learned how to do this very small wing yesterday because I spent a little bit more time on my eyeliner. But I guess in terms of like outer beauty, I would say, you know, just take care of yourself, eat healthy, drink lots of water, clean your face when it's dirty, and never sleep with your makeup on. Never. I learned that the hard way. And in terms of inner beauty, I think that's just something that grows within over time with the people you meet and how you interact with others and how you approach different situations. Hi everyone! Oh, thank you so much for all your compliments. What has been my favorite memory of my reign so far? Oh my goodness, I cannot pick one. Literally, it is so hard. There's like one big memory from every country that I've visited. So in Poland, of course, winning. Then my first trip was India, and that was amazing. I had so much fun there. The people were there was so nice. I got to judge for Miss Diva to see who would be the next Miss Supranational India and the next Miss Universe India. So that was really fun, and we did a lot of sightseeing, And the next trip was Indonesia, which was also amazing. We didn't get to do that much sightseeing because we had a lot of like appearances to attend to, but just meeting all the fans, all the love was just amazing. And Vietnam was mostly for a fashion shoot, but it was so nice to go back to where I pretty much grew up, and see how almost nothing has changed, but everything has changed at the same time. So I can't really give you one favorite memory, because each place that I've been to during my reign, even though it was like pretty short, has had great moments in itself that I can't really pick one. I'm sorry. Can I visit the Philippines soon? I seriously hope so, because I've never been there. I've only heard good things. I have actually quite a lot of friends from there. And of course, I want to meet all of you as well. Yes, first ever Miss Supranational from Thailand. How did I celebrate Songkran? Unfortunately, this year we were not able to celebrate it how we usually do. So I did the more traditional way of, thanking my parents, pouring water on their feet. I don't know if you guys know, but it's like to kind of give thanks and just spend time with my family, which I'm very grateful right now, because usually my dad's traveling so much and now he's at home, and I'm very much daddy's little girl, so it's very nice to have him home now. Let's see. What can I say about Rachel? I can't say one thing because she's so many different things. She's so beautiful. She's so kind. Like, the moment we met, we just clicked and we were inseparable at that moment at the airport. I made like a very sarcastic joke, which was pretty risky because I didn't know how she would react to it. And then she looked at me, she was like, I like you. And I was like, oh, thank you. I didn't actually expect us to get so close, but since the first day, we were just literally like this until today. Like, we're talking all the time. She's really so down to earth. Like, what you see is what you get. Like, you will never ever be in a position where you would be like, oh yeah, Ray is like this with one person, but she's actually like this with another person. You'll never ever feel that way, because she's so real, she's so grounded, so humble, and she's very like oh my god, I love how she's so outspoken and she always knows what to say about anything. And I'm just seriously so in awe that she is so smart, because she will always have something to say about any topic. And just listening to her, I feel so inspired already. And I was really, really, really upset when I didn't hear her name for top 10. Like, I don't know if the camera was on me in that moment, but when I didn't hear her name, I literally turned back to her and I almost started crying. But behind the stage, I was bawling. I was so, so upset. But I really believe that there's definitely greater things coming for her, because she deserves such great things, and I know she would do well in anything she puts her mind to. That's for sure. You look better with black hair. I actually never had black hair. My natural hair color is dark brown, but it's always good to try something new. Hair is hair. You can always color it back. It will always grow back. And I'm sorry that you don't like my hair now. Don't worry, I would change it back. But it's good to try things out. If it doesn't work out, then you shouldn't do it again. And if it does work out, then it's good. ขอบคุณมากค่ะทุกคนที่ส่งกำลังใจให้อานะคะ Thank you. Would you know if Miss Supranational will be scheduled this year? Oh, I honestly don't know if any pageants will be taking place this year because of the global pandemic. Like, nobody knows what's going on, how long it's gonna go for, and even when it is done, there's always, the aftermath, and I think that in itself will also take a while. So I guess when you guys know, I will probably also know at the same time. But as of right now, I'm not quite sure myself. And I don't want to, give information and then they tell you something else. Then it's just confusing. Thank you so much for all of your compliments. I really get so blushy and in awe every time you guys compliment me. I love it so much, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Mwah. I hope I will be able to go to the Philippines to crown the next Miss Supranational, and I trust you guys will send a very good candidate, because you guys chose Ray, and she was already amazing. So I've sort of been following, because my trainer was also from the Philippines. So we'll see. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you, Karina, for complimenting my hair. Thank you. How am I in the reigning Mr. Supranational? He's actually very, very nice. He's so sweet, very humble, and he's a nurse. So he's one of the frontliners. I was actually just live with him, I think last week, where we talked about, what it's like for him to have to go into the situation where he knows he's at risk of possibly catching the virus. And he's so humble, he goes to work every day, and he's just wants to help people get better. And it's really nice to be able to work alongside someone who's very real. So we're very, we get along very, very well. And he's kind of like an older brother to me. So we joke around a lot. And yeah, it's fun to have him around. I couldn't have asked for anyone else. Oh, thank you guys. Love you too. How did I win Miss Supranational? That is a very good question, because maybe my answer is not the same as the judge's answer. But what I can tell you is why I think I won. I don't know if it's the truth, but throughout the competition, it's a 3-week competition, and the judges don't decide everything on the final night. They judge you from the moment you land until the final night. So the process of judging is 3 weeks. And within those 3 weeks, I was like, I cannot fake a personality for 3 weeks. No, there is no way. I was not brought up to do that. I was brought up to be very honest and humble and true to myself. And I've told myself, if I'm true to myself and I'm myself to the judges or to the staff members or the team, and I don't win, then I know that maybe that's not the person that they're looking for, which is okay. But I didn't want to pretend to be anyone else apart from myself, because I'm not only going there to represent my country, but I'm also going there to represent myself. So I said, okay, let's just try my best, put in 100% of my effort. I want to be here. I'm here to win. And if this is what it takes, I will do what it takes to win, but I also want to make sure that I'm doing my best in my own way. Because to fake a personality for 3 weeks is very, very hard. I've never tried it, but I was trying to be fierce and intimidating the first 3 days, and I couldn't even do it. So I think the reason I won is because I was true to myself, and I was just trying to show that in my energy, the way I talk, the way I treat people. I mean, I didn't do anything different than I would do here, and I think that's what the judges saw, that I was just someone who was humble and real and grounded, which is very honestly refreshing, because that's not what I thought as well. So I think that's why I won. But if you do get a chance to live with Andre, please ask him so I know too. I'm just reading your comments now because I'm so behind. So I'm so sorry. Da-da-da. Thank you to all my fans in the Philippines. You guys are so sweet. Shout out to all of you. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to one day possibly meet you guys. We're gonna have like a huge group photo. Am I missing Thailand? I am in Thailand right now. I'm in Bangkok. I'm with my family now. So I guess you could say I'm missing the busy life of Bangkok, of Thailand. What do you think about the world after the virus? Honestly, I think during this time of us having to, like stay home, and I think it's a very good time to be reflecting on our actions, reflecting on how we as individuals or companies affect the world, that we have to take a break, like a step back, and realize how we can continue on better and improve ways so that it doesn't come to this, like, you know, forests burning, icebergs melting, world hunger, everything that's going on. You know, people don't really think about it until it's too late. And now that we don't have a choice but to think about how our actions affect other people, I think this should be the time where, you know, we decide how we want to move forward. So I think the world after the virus, if it's not better than it was before the virus, I think we've all done something wrong, because this is a chance to start over. And if we haven't learned how to love each other, be compassionate towards each other, be considerate, be more caring, then I think we didn't do what was human of us to do. And I think that would be very heartbreaking if we just went back to normal. I think that would be very disappointing for us as humans. So hopefully it will not be the same, but it will be better. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh yes, about my blood donation. So, actually I try to donate blood as much as I can. They said you can only donate every 3 months because your, how do you say, like your blood needs to like regenerate. I don't know how to say it in English. But yeah, so you can only donate every 3 months, and I always like to think when I'm there that if I were in a situation where I needed blood, I would want to know that somebody willingly did it for me to save my life. And that's why I do it. Also because when my mom gave birth to my brother, she was in need of a lot of blood, and so many people, you know, donated blood to her. And I guess subconsciously this is my way of saying thank you, because it really saved her life. And until today, it is a moment that I've always looked back to when I donate blood. Like, even just the smallest thing can impact someone's life in such a huge way. And if I can just be a part of that change to make someone smile or someone happy, that is something I'm already so grateful for. So honestly, it was a little bit scary the first time because the needle was like so big. But when you think about why you're there, the pain kind of doesn't matter anymore, because it's just like a temporary thing. But what happens after you give blood is something that can affect someone's lifetime. So that's what I think when I donate blood. So the experience was very eye-opening and very, I guess, emotional for me. So, yeah. Do I cook? Desperate times call for desperate measures. When I lived in Spain for my first year in uni, I cooked every day for myself. But I don't cook now because my mom cooks for me. But I guess I do know how to cook when my mom's not here. I always find a way to feed myself. I don't know if it's good. I usually cook, like, either if it's not a pasta dish, then it's a Thai dish. I don't really know how to cook like European food. Yeah, so mostly Asian food. What is the biggest lesson I learned during the biggest global pandemic? I read that wrong, sorry. The biggest lesson I learned is definitely to be grateful for what you have. I know it's something like very generic, and like some people think it's not really something to think about, but I think for me, being grateful for what you have is something that a lot of people tend to forget. We tend to forget about the little things that we have and forget to appreciate those things as well, because our lives are so busy. We're busy trying to, follow our goals, follow our dreams, make sure we're networking and everything, that we forget that even the smallest things in our lives make such a great impact. And during this pandemic, it's something that has definitely taught me, this time has definitely taught me to be more appreciative and kind and open-minded about literally everything, I'm so grateful that I have food on the table when some people are starving right now. I'm so lucky to have parents who who are still working when people are losing their jobs now. So grateful to have a roof over my head when people are having to move out on the streets because they can't afford to pay their rent. And it's really eye-opening and very, very sad to know that all of these things are happening because of the pandemic. And I'm just very, very grateful that I'm so blessed to have all of these things, and that's a lesson that I won't forget. That I'm so lucky I don't have to struggle like a lot of other people right now. So the biggest lesson I've learned is to be grateful and appreciative for even the smallest things in life, because not everyone has the same, privilege as you when, desperate times come. How old am I? I am 23. I always forget my age, actually. Sometimes I think I'm 22. When someone asks me, sometimes I say I'm 22, but I'm actually 23. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really behind with these comments because okay, let me see. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom, and if I didn't answer your question, please just ask me again. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. What do I still hope to accomplish in the remainder of my reign? It's a bit hard to say. I mean, if we were not in this situation, of course. I guess I would want to accomplish... if I had to say one thing... I mean, Adam, I think I told you at the beginning why I joined the beauty pageant. I joined because I wanted to be a positive influence. I wanted to remind people that even though you are a beauty queen, you're still human. You're still, flesh and bone. You still have feelings, and you can do good, even though you won because you're beautiful. But you also have to be smart. You have to be considerate and kind and want to do good with your title. So if I could accomplish anything, I just want to be able to know that I was a good... How do you say? I'm thinking in 2 languages right now. Just to know that I made an impact on someone's life, I feel like that is already an accomplishment for me. It's a small one, I know. But, for example, I donated, water filters to a local school. I think I told you this already, Adam, before I won. And... yeah, they told me that when I donated the water filter, a lot of kids didn't have to, work to gain the money to buy clean water for their families, but they can come to school and get the water, and the money they make from working goes to, you know, snacks or toys or whatever they want. And that really, really opened my eyes to how something so small to us can be something so big to them. And if I know that I did that during my reign, I think I would be very proud to know that I made a difference in someone's life, a positive difference, of course. And I want to be able to work with, you know, different organizations that help children and families have access to clean water as well. And of course, food and shelter, and just, you know, basic education, I think, is also very important, whether it be the general school education, but I also think that, I know it's a little bit taboo to talk about it, but, you know, physical education, education about mental health, and, you know, sex education as well are very important topics that a lot of schools don't really talk about. And I think that it's very important to bring it up because of how our world is changing, and a lot of mixed lessons are coming that a lot of kids may not understand. But if we give them the access to the proper education, the proper knowledge that they need, we could avoid a lot of negative outcomes to situations that if we weren't able to, you know, teach them these lessons. So if I could, I would love to work in that direction, because, you know, kids are the future of our world. And if we start young, then they can influence their friends, their families, and grow up with a different mindset every day, so that, you know, they can continue to make the world better. And of course, education is for everyone. It's not limited to only kids. You know, you can start whenever. But I think that kids have the power to carry the message and, you know, be the example that they want to see in the world. So hopefully I will be able to work towards that direction, even with the pandemic going on. If not, I think if I do manage to start it, I would love to continue it, because for me, if I'm going to start something, if I do start something during my reign, there's no point starting it if I'm not going to continue it. So if I do manage to follow that, I will definitely try my best to continue it after my reign as well. Oh, thank you so much for all your love. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Can I tell you about my life, how it changed because of COVID-19? It definitely has changed. Initially, I would be traveling to a lot of countries right now to, you know, do some projects, work with the different Supra organizations, crowning the new Supra queens. But unfortunately, this virus has limited that and has delayed a lot of my travels, which is sad, but I'm sure that there will be good opportunities to come as well. So that's been pretty life-changing, and, you know, I have to do my classes online now. Yeah, like, my modeling jobs have completely stopped because we have to be isolated and everything. So it's definitely been different. I wouldn't say it's hard compared to a lot of people who are really struggling, but we should not compare our struggles to other people's struggles. So I guess it's just very different. So that's how it's changed for me. What do I like most about Vietnam and Indonesia? Vietnam, I guess, I feel like it might be a bit biased because I grew up there. I lived there for 8 years. But I just love the people. I love the culture. I mean, about both countries, I love the people, I love the culture, the food, the energy that I receive when I'm there, and just all the love that I get is just so amazing and very overwhelming as well. But it's very, very nice. How do I feel about the new normal? Oh, yeah, I guess I just kind of answered that question. I hope that we will be able to, you know, go back to work and everything, but I don't know if it will be soon. I hope it will be sooner than later because a lot of people are at home jobless and really struggling, and working is their only form of income. So hopefully it will go back, maybe not the same, hopefully better, but I hope it does go back eventually to how it was. I had a tight and hectic schedule. Yes, actually the end of March I was supposed to be in Cannes in France, giving the Children's Emmy Awards, presenting the award on the pink carpet, and the film festival as well. I was so excited about that actually, and unfortunately it got delayed or postponed, unfortunately. Yeah, and I was supposed to be in a bunch of other countries as well, in Europe, but unfortunately, yeah, I guess I would say what I miss most would be the traveling, because I love to travel so much, and just like being able to go outside and be social. I tend to think I'm kind of like an introverted extrovert, but now I think it's enough time for me. It's been a very long time, and I'm ready to go out, I'm ready to go outside. I'm ready to go to the shopping mall. I'm ready to go to a coffee shop and just enjoy the view. But unfortunately, we can't do that now. So it will be that much more exciting when we're allowed to do that. Yeah. Can you tell me the concept of Mr. and Miss Supranational? So for Miss Supranational, actually our motto just changed to being inspirational and aspirational. I think in order to be inspirational, we have to have our own aspirations as well. So I tried to, I wouldn't say promote, I just try to be the example that I want people to see. If I'm going to want to inspire other people, I have to be able to, be the leading example. We have to, I guess just being Miss Supranational means, creating bonds with people. Mosquito. Creating bonds with people despite, the boundaries and the borders that separate us. Creating the bond, being the example that doesn't matter where you're from, we can all still love each other, promoting what I initially told them, because they never told me, you have to do this because this is what our organization stands for. They always ask me, what do you want to do? And I want to be a positive, figure for young ladies and children everywhere, that you don't have to be perfect to succeed in your dreams. There's mistakes, you're gonna fall, you're gonna have a moment where you feel like there's no point getting up, but in the end, if you really have a dream that you want to follow, you just do it. And I can't give that example if I'm not living that example as well. So yes, I would try to be that. Yes, oh my gosh, I remember the first time I met Fahsai. I was so excited to meet her. I was such a huge fan. I felt like we really clicked that day. I just felt like older sibling vibes, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was eye-opening, and because she has a lot of experience, I felt like I learned a lot from her as well. Yeah. And oh yes, there was a picture of us crying before we went to our pageants. It was just very emotional, like the whole process and the whole training, everything before the pageant. It's not easy as everyone thinks. It's a lot of physical and mental preparation to be able to, go to a different country and represent your own country. You're not representing only yourself, you're representing your entire country, and you don't want to let anyone down. So it was very emotional for the both of us. I guess mostly for me, because I was crying, and I was very, very stressed because I didn't know what I would do if I didn't win because I didn't want to disappoint my country and everything. But she just told me, you know, like, at this point, there's nothing you can do now except for try your best. And that's what I told myself every single day of the competition. So I'm very grateful to have met her. I am half Thai and half Danish. Yes, I hope that I will be able to come to the Philippines when, you know, the situation has died down a little. Hold on, Andy. I just have to open the chat on my computer. Oops. Hi, everyone. Hi to all the new viewers. Welcome to our live. Yeah, it's really nice to finally be able to talk to you guys. I haven't done a Facebook Live since actually the last Supranational live after we both won, me and Mr. Supra. So that was actually, oh my gosh, that was like December. And I feel like Facebook is so much more official, so I get more nervous usually. But yeah, it's pretty chill with you guys. You guys are really cool and very sweet. One second, sorry. Andy. Messenger. Hold on. My goodness. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Your compliments make me blush. Thankfully for my new ring light, you can't really see when I'm blushing when you guys give me your compliments. Oh my goodness, yeah. I can imagine how nervous everyone was. Yeah, it was very nerve-wracking, but I think when I got up to top 10, my confidence boosted a little bit more. But yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. I just felt this weird energy that really, like, I don't know. I think it was maybe because I was also really upset that Ray didn't make it, that I wanted to also kind of, you know, do it for her as well. But yeah, it was a very amazing experience. So if there are no more questions, I think I would have to let you guys, you know, attend to your night duties. If you haven't had dinner yet, I'm sorry that I took this time away from you. You guys are all so sweet. And I hope that I can maybe do a live with Sash Factor again to come back and talk to you guys. And I hope that everyone is staying safe. I know it's very, like, you know, you hear it all the time, but can't stress enough. Please stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and don't leave your house if you really have to. You know, we're all struggling right now in our own ways. So let's not forget to be considerate and loving towards one another. I don't think this time is a good time to be spreading hate. It's a time to be spreading love and kindness, because we don't understand what other, you know, people are going through right now. So we just have to keep an open mind and an open heart to everyone and judge less. So I wish you guys all the best, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support and your love and all your comments, and I hope that you guys follow me on Instagram to keep yourselves updated, and, you know, whichever. Hi, RL! Miss you. RL was my pageant trainer before Miss Supra, for me to go to Miss Supra. So yes, I miss you too. Yes, every day when someone asks me a question, I always think of RL because he changed my life with question answering. But yes, so just stay home, stay safe, be responsible, be loving, be kind, and considerate of one another. This is a struggle for all of us, so don't forget that too. And hopefully I will come back and talk to you guys soon. Love you guys so much. Go to sleep because it's late now. Mwah, mwah. Bye. Thank you for watching the live.